Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Anti-Shorto, and today I want to talk a little bit about HK-47 and try to give him a little bit of love that he did not get in the month of July. In the month of June, we had Lando Calrissian as a login character. Month of July, HK-47. Both characters did not receive reworks, and all they needed to do is add a rework for each one character each month, and it would have been great, and I bet players would have loved it. I feel like one of the reasons why they didn't do it so much is because they've been working on the super recommended, requested mod management, and that's going to be coming out later this month of August, which is as Dengar, but Dengar's been reworked already. But yeah, I feel like they've been working too much on mod management, which is why we have not yet received an HK rework, which is kind of sad. So hopefully we get a rework in the next 2-3 months when they rework some other droids to get a droid synergy going, some more droid synergy going. The last few droids that have major droid synergy are R2, BB-8, and then the last recent two, T3M4 and L337. They both have phenomenal droid synergies. Of course, I feel like there's one part of BB-8 I feel like he should get rid of, and that's the taunt, just because I want his Illuminated Destiny to come off, not for him to be targeted and killed and ability blocked and stunned, and his Illuminated Destiny just doesn't go anywhere. But for the most part, I feel like that is what we need, is a HK-47 rework. It might actually give droids a very viability, not just in arena, but give droids more of a chance in Sith Raid, so that people can work on a Sith Raid team. Because a lot of people have maxed out HK, IG-88, IG-86, R2, BB-8, and a few of the others. So let's get a good droid leadership going. So I'm going to quickly talk about them, or the abilities. So the basic, I'm going to just say this quickly, the basic could do a little bit more damage, but also maybe the chance can go up. Just some ideas, hopeful predictions is really where I'm leading to. Meatbag Mayhem, take the 25% chance to go up to 35 or 40% chance to inflict these negative debuffs. Also add Daze and Stagger into the mix. I think that would be great. HK-47 is an assassin droid, so I feel like another special ability would be phenomenal. I have talked about this in the past video, I believe. But have this ability inflict Death Mark for 3 turns, and maybe it could have a Death Mark permanent, or just add Death Mark, so that we have another character with Death Mark that can't be revived, yada yada, that kind of thing. Except unless it's zombie, then zombie can keep reviving through the Death Mark and all that other crap. But having another special ability that adds maybe target lock and Death Mark would be great. His leadership is great. There's a lot more that could be added to it, but I feel like they got to keep this the way it is. Destroyer droids and General Grievous are 2 characters that I feel like if they do get added in as droids, that they'll have a chance to take it multi-turns. So maybe just having it the first hit of each of the turns, or anytime they use an ability, so that if they counter a chance, they'll still gain 50% turn meter, etc., etc. And yeah, they just won't get, if they attack 3 times, they won't get 150 turn meter. They'll just get to 50, which is, so they don't overpower it, make Grievous and Destroyer Droid just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. So I feel like also Potency could be added in here. Potency is a great add to this character, especially since the recent add-in for Bastila, so that they have at least a better chance at fighting certain teams, because certain characters like R2-D2, IG-88, HK-47, and characters like that, they actually inflict a ton of debuffs. So here's a way to inflict more. And finally, Reconstruction. This could be done so many different ways. I never know which way to go with this, so obviously I'm going to leave this up to the developers, but giving it a Zeta would be phenomenal. Oh, speaking of which, I feel like also the leadership should be updated to a Zeta as well, unless they decide to give HK's special ability a Zeta, which I would rather not. I'd rather them take the Omega, throw it on the new special ability, and then give the leadership a Zeta, making droids even more phenomenal than what they are. So, I don't know. That's just my little 2 cents into the fact of updating HK-47. Again, I feel like working on mad management has been, I will admit, is more important. Don't get me wrong. But I hope that they do readdress and rework into updating HK-47 and Lando Calrissian. They could have been great reworked characters, especially Lando Calrissian. I'm just gonna throw him under the 2 cents bus. Not resistance, scoundrel. Don't know what I'm doing. Lando Calrissian. And even if they kept his kit the same, rather than giving a Zeta, a leadership Zeta for Scoundrels and Rebels, giving more speed, critical damage, maybe even critical chance, or the leadership can be an Omega, take the speed up to 30, take the critical damage up to 35, and the critical chance up to 15, 20. And that would have been fine just as this. Could have been, because it could have been like a Lando ability. And then give High Roller a Zeta. More critical chance up, spreads. Maybe he could also kind of do what Princess Leia does, is spread it to the team. Or maybe spread critical damage up to the team as well. Something of that nature. I know that was just Lando, but I just want to mention him really quickly because he got shafted in June's Scoundrel release. Even though, yes, I will admit, HK-47 was signifying the release of more KOTOR characters, whereas Lando Calrissian was signifying the release of young Lando L337 and that new Millennium Falcon. And we got those. I just felt like the kits could have been reworked too. But other than that, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree, disagree? Yeah, comment, share, like, and subscribe. And you guys have a phenomenal day.